You can read the chipped tooth. You can read the chapped ass lips. But one thing you can never say is that my reviews are whack and not entertaining, because you know that'll be a motherfucking lie. The chipped tooth ain't no lie. Chipped the motherfucking high school. Them chapped ass lips, child. Y'all read them chapped ass lips for filth on lipstick. Y'all read them chapped ass lips for filth. I didn't even know that was that damn chapped. I could have sworn I had put some damn petroleum jelly on my damn lip, because I did not know what the fuck my what was it? What's it called? Carmex was? I didn't know what it was. But when I read that my video was on lipstick ass and I saw how y'all going in on them damn donut powdered ass lips of mine, I was like, ooh, they should have read me for that. But let's just get into the video, y'all. I just got home from like a 10-hour shift, so I am very exhausted, but I'm still trying to champ it on through this video and give y'all what y'all need, which is pure entertainment and that real talk. So let's just get into it. Now, I'm just going to start off with Lupita and Apollo and a little love scene that they had together. Apollo was telling Lupita about how he feels about Phaedra and how, he really wants Phaedra to be there for him and everything like that. And he starts recounting, the beginning of their relationship and their marriage, and how she'll come by at 3 o'clock in the morning just to come and see him when he had an arm, had the little house arrest thing on his ankle. And Lupita feels like if she was doing all of that, then it really didn't matter what the fuck a motherfucker had to say about her husband, because she didn't give a fuck. She knew that she was a damn attorney, and she knew that her damn nigga was a criminal. So she went to go see him at all times of night, and she didn't give a fuck what a motherfucker said. And that's what the fuck it should have been, from the rip. I mean, when you decide to get that ring and get married to him, that should have been what it was off the rip. You shouldn't even give a fuck about what nobody think, but you're so pressed about being this Southern Belle and having this certain image that you had to let his ass go. Now, I'm just not the type of person, like, if I'm gonna vow to be there for you through better and for worse, then motherfucker, I'm gonna be there for you for better and for worse. If I don't want to deal with your ass while you in jail, there ain't no need for me to be married to your ass. If I don't want to deal with you when you get sick and you can't even help yourself, then what the fuck am I marrying you for, giving you that type of lifetime commitment? I mean, that's what the fuck marriage is all about. And then, at the reunion, you seem like you acted like your marriage was on 10. Y'all was on 10 and y'all was everything it was. Y'all was like silver and gold, a whole pot of damn gumbo as far as we was concerned, as far as your marriage was concerned. But then when he took his ass to prison, it wasn't all that. But it wasn't all that from the jump. You was playing everybody. So, I mean, it is what it is with this situation. So, I'm just not here for Phaedra with this whole ditching him because he went to jail because she wanted to keep this motherfucking appearance up. I'm not here for this shit at all. So, let's get into Kandi Todd and Don Juan. Now, they was having a meeting, apparently, this little candy factory meeting. I think it was a guy named Johnny. It was Don Juan, who watches my video. Shout out to you, Don Juan, and Carmen. And they was having a meeting, and Kandi felt like shit wasn't going the way it needed to go. So she put fire up in their ass, and then, Todd has, certain comments, certain, things to say about it. And this season, they're really painting Todd out to be a big, manipulative asshole. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been defending Todd for the past 3 seasons and shit like that, but this season, they making him seem like he is really all out for Candy's pennies. That's what they making it seem like he's out for. Besides her pussy, he want her pennies. That's what they making it out to be. But I do think that when he's married to Kandi, he should have an opinion. So Don Juan, got in his damn feelings or whatever about the situation and went in on Kandi. And I don't think that Kandi doesn't acknowledge the fact that he's 100% loyal and down for her. I don't think that she doesn't acknowledge that. But I do think that he's asking for way too much. I mean, you can't tell somebody not to involve their husband in their business affairs, because at this point in time, she got a man and she got a family, and now she's supporting more than one person. So I feel like at this point, I think that Kandi has opinions about what the fuck he doing with his shit. So I think that, he should have an opinion about what's going on with her business. You know what I'm saying? He should be involved in it too. That's her fucking husband. So that's what I think. And I think that he was doing way too much with this whole Todd thing. He was doing way too much last season about the Todd thing, having so much to say about it. And when him and Todd got into a conversation, I really understood what Todd was saying. All he really wants is for Kandi to be at a higher stance than she's at right now. Like, she's very local right now. But he wants her to be at an international scale. What the fuck she doing? Look at what the hell she doing. Maybe he wants to her bedroom Kandi Todd to go somewhere else besides Atlanta or anywhere else in the United States. Maybe he wants it to go international. Like I did get what the fuck Ty was saying. So don't one come the fuck down. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody trying to take your place. Ain't nobody trying to come. Ain't nobody trying to you know what I'm saying? Downgrade what the fuck you do, because everybody and their mama know that you do a lot for Kandi. You know what I'm saying? Like, you go hard for her. Everybody knows that, but take some constructive criticism. Ain't nobody taking what you do away from you, but just you can do more to what you're doing. So let's get into Claudia and Portia. Let's just say this. Apparently Claudia and Portia both, they work for Ricky Smiley. And my whole thing is, they see each other in passing, everything is cool, but all of a sudden Portia gets all shady. I just felt like Portia was doing way too much at the radio show. Like, girl, like, bitch, you think Florida is a damn city. So how the fuck can you sit up here and try to be shady to somebody when somebody needed to be taking a damn building, beating your fucking ass for saying that Florida was a damn town? What the fuck? Who raised you? But besides all that, my whole thing is that I just think that she was doing way too much. And then when they went to lunch, I do feel like Claudia was pressing the issue for a damn storyline, number one. Now, number two, Phaedra was being, not Phaedra, damn, Portia was being a fucking diva with Claudia when they was at that thing. Like, why the fuck are you not speaking and why are you giving me so much shade? But then at the dinner, she was giving her shade then. But I do feel like Claudia, I feel like you should have left that conversation about your situation with you and Portia and why she's giving you shade. Don't bring up the situation between her and Kenya. Yeah, you and Kenya are friends, but it's really none of your fucking business to tell her to talk to Kenya. If the bitch don't want to talk to Kenya, she ain't got to talk to her. So I just think that you're just involving yourself in something that you don't need to involve yourself in. If you're trying to be, get to know Portia, get to know her on your terms. Don't come in saying, okay, I want to get to know you, and while we're at it, can you talk to my friend of 10 years and stop beefing with her? Don't pull her hair no more. Act like a goddamn fool after you pull her hair, and have a kindergarten ass tantrum after you do it. Like, you asking for too much. I just felt like you should have kept this about you and Portia. But whatever is going on between Portia and Kenya ain't got a damn thing to do with you. So leave it the fuck alone, Claudia. It just seemed like you was being messy on a slick in disguise of being diplomatic and being a real woman and just being, being on some real 100 shit. Let that shit happen between those that was there. You wasn't around for that shit. You shouldn't even have no opinion. So, girl, have a motherfucking seat and stop it. Because the shit really ain't got nothing to do with you. And Portia did kind of play your ass to the fucking left with that situation at that table. She started putting on that damn lotion and shit and act like she ain't hear not a damn thing you said. So we get into Nene, Phaedra, and Kandi and Portia at the spa, and they all get together for the first time since the show aired. And they start basically filling in each other about what happened. Portia fills the girls in about her situation with Cynthia's ass. And all of that, and then they start talking about the situation that was going on between Kenya and Nene, and Kandi was basically saying she didn't even know why the fuck Kenya and Nene fell out, and to this day I really don't get why the fuck Kenya and Nene really fell out. Honestly, to this day I really don't, because I stand firm on what the fuck I said back in January. I still feel like Kenya had nothing to do with what the fuck happened at that damn pajama party, whatever the fuck Nene was having with that cock-a-doodle-doo wig she had on that night. I do feel like Kenya had nothing to do with that. Like, just because she got up out her seat don't mean that meant for everybody to act like violent idiots. You know what I'm saying? But I just don't feel like Kenya should have been held responsible for that. And ever since that night, Nene has had an issue with her, and then there was the charity event, and then there was other shit. Like, I don't even get why they even got such a big beef anyway. Kenya and Phaedra goes deeper, but Nene and Kenya, those issues seem so small, and I don't even know why they even got a beef. But Kandi says that she feels like they all should apologize, and Portia and Nene are so stupid and just ridiculous and just living up each other pussy because they both want to say he was lying about lying. Really though, y'all hate a bitch that much to sit up here and say that they was lying, that Apollo was lying about lying, and he was saying she's just a Phaedra off. Anything to make another bitch look bad. And I just really feel like they was being real childish and really high school when they did that shit, because I don't think that Apollo was lying about lying. The motherfucker was just lying his ass off because he wanted to make Kenya look bad, and he really did that and made everybody, including myself, read that bitch for something that she didn't even do. So with that being said, Nene and Portia are really bitter and just ignorant, like, to say something like that. Like, really though, because you don't like a bitch, you really believe that Apollo, why would Apollo sit up here and lie about lying just to make Phaedra mad? You know what I'm saying? Like, he could be despicable as a motherfucker, but I really do believe that he lied on Kenya. He did lie on her. He lied on her. I don't give a fuck. I don't like Kenya either. But I'm not going to sit up here and say that I don't believe that Apollo was lying. He was lying. The motherfucker was lying. If he was lying about a lot of other shit that he had going on in his life and he going to jail, he could lie about that. So Nene and Portia, suck my dick with that bullshit. For real though. Because that was some bullshit. Especially you, Portia. You just really living up Nene ass this season. Like, damn, Cynthia was bad enough. Shit, Cynthia was paying rent for 3 damn years of Nene's pussy, and now your ass just moved in a few weeks ago and you are already living lavish. Girl, bye. So then we get into the last scene of the night, which was Kandi and Kenya. And I will say that Kandi is a real ass bitch, because she sat there and she apologized to Kenya and she let it be known that she tried to stay neutral, but at the end of the day, her friendship and her loyalties lied with Phaedra and Apollo, because those were her friends before she even knew Kenya. So of course she believed in them more than she believed in her. And she felt like she was wrong for that. And since Apollo lied, she feels bad for passing judgment on her based on what the fuck he said when he was the one that was lying. So I do agree with Kandi for apologizing to her. So I thought that was a nice gesture to see her apologize to Kenya, because I think, you know, Kenya deserved it. Everybody read her based on what the fuck Phaedra and Apollo was saying about the bitch. Everybody read her. So I do think that she was owed that. She was owed a fucking apology. That's what I think. So then that's when Kandi says that Nene and Portia feel like, you know, Apollo was lying about lying just to make Phaedra upset. And that's when Kenya loses it. In the midst of her crying, although I don't like it when she plays the victim, I did kind of feel bad for her. Because the way Nene and Portia talking about, oh, he's just lying about lying, like being evil for no fucking reason just because they don't like the bitch. Like, y'all would do anything to make somebody look bad. And granted, it's Kenya, and granted, Kenya ain't shit. But my thing about it is, and nobody deserves to be lied on like that, and nobody deserves to be picked apart for something that never even happened. She didn't see that damn man in LA, and he said he didn't see it. But because it's Kenya, y'all want to sit up here and say, oh, it's true, she did go see him. Yeah, Kenya flirted with Apollo. Yeah, Kenya made some suspect ass remarks when it came down to Apollo. Yeah, she did that. But at the end of the day, she didn't offer him no damn head. She didn't want to suck his pickle. Number one, she didn't meet him in LA, and she wasn't even trying to fuck him. She insinuated something inappropriate was going on. But at the end of the day, whether she insinuated it or not, it does not give Apollo grounds to lie on her. And it doesn't give y'all the right to sit up here and try to blackball the damn girl just because y'all don't like her. That's some bullshit to me. It honestly is some bullshit. And Kenya already been dragged enough. She's been dragged by social media. She's been dragged by the general public. She's been dragged by Portia's ass, thinking that a state is a city. She's been dragged by everybody. And just give this girl a break. Like, honestly, I do feel like Kenya deserves a break at some point, because, like, Kenya ain't innocent. A lot of the shit that she does, she brings on herself. But seeing Nene and Portia do that shit, that really rubbed me the wrong damn way. For real, though. Like, y'all hate a bitch that much to sit up here and say, oh, Apollo was lying about lying. Bitch, sit the fuck down somewhere. But that's my review on the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Make sure y'all follow me on social media at Mr. Still Standing Without the G. My Facebook fan page is Team Scotty, and my Instagram is Scotty_by_nature. And I will see y'all tomorrow for my Love and Hip Hop Hollywood and my K Michelle My Life review. And be sure to like, rate, comment, and subscribe, and post anywhere. Even Lipstick Alley. You know I'm gonna be reading this shit. You're gonna be seeing everything y'all saying. But I'm out here, y'all. Peace.